Hello guys, um, I greet you all. Have you ever wondered how to write a professional formal letter that looks like it was prepared by an office expert? So in today's video, I'll show you the step-by-step way on how to create a clean and professional formal letter using Microsoft Word. If you're a student, you are a job seeker, a business owner, or an office worker, this video is for you. All right, so let's get started. And the prerequisite, the requirement for being able to do what I want to do or follow up with what I'm about to do is that you have Microsoft Office installed on your computer. Right. So if that is in place, let's get started. So you need to launch Microsoft Word by hitting the Windows button or this start button on the screen and search for Word. So you just need to type the word, the test word, and hit enter to open the application, or you can just click on the application to open it. All right. Now, after you do that, you should be taken to a page like this, and what I would suggest you do is to hit the blank document, and you'll be on the same page with me. So let's continue with this. Now, to create a professional formal letter, what you need to do is to type your address, which is the sender's address. You should type it at the top right corner on your screen. So this white screen, this white area of the Microsoft Word is called the Canva. All right. So what you do with this Canva is you create document with it. So now we're going to start with our address. So basically, I would use my own company's address. So I'm going to start with CodeVerseHub, which is my business name. Verse up, and I'm just going to go with everything. Academy. All right. Now you can go to the next line and type in the address to your company or maybe to your own personal address. All right. So I'm gonna go with this. That'll be Lekki and Lagos. All right. Um, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna break down this other part like this. All right. So now that I've finished writing my address, I need it to be at the top right. So I will need to select everything and look at the side, the left side of your keyboard. You should find a key called the tab. So you hit it several times to your own satisfaction, and you just leave it if you're satisfied with the current position of your address. Now we go one more line by hitting the enter key, and let's hit on this button F1. Right, so F1 will do something for us. We open this um, ribbon. All right, so if you hit F1 again, it should collapse the ribbon for you. Okay, so now we need to go to the paragraph group and go to the paragraph group. Under the paragraph group, you should see the alignment controls here. So we would want to set it to left, all right, which is currently on the left. So remember we tabbed it, so we need to take it back to the beginning of the line. Now, the next thing we need to do is to write the recipient address. Are you with me, guys? So if you're following up with me, what we need to do is to type in the recipient. For instance, I want to write to a school, so I cannot say the principal like this, right? And I'm addressing it to the principal. So what I need to do is to put in the address of the school. So I'm going to use Bright Future Academy. All right. Then the location, which is Lekki and Lagos. All right. Let me just go with Lagos State. All right. Cool. So this is my address at the top right, and this is the recipient address at the but let's just say this the left side of the Canva. All right. So we would go one line more, and that should be the subject. So remember, the first thing we did is the sender's address, which is my address. The second thing we did is the recipient address, which is the the person that is getting that you're addressing the letter to. Okay, so the third thing we're going to be doing should be the subject. All right, so let's start with the subject. The subject, I can say application for permission, okay, to conduct a let's just say conduct computer training in using your facility. Okay, so this is the subject for this my later. In the upcoming videos, I'll show you how to format a document to make it look more professional. So for now, we'll just assume that this is the subject. So the next thing we need to do is the salutation, right? So salutation should be like dear sir, dear ma, if you know the gender. So you can go ahead and say dear sir or dear ma, or if you're unsure, you could do it this way. So what you could do is dear sir / ma and with a comma like this, right? Then the next thing that follows is the body of the letter. So what I'm going to do here is just putting in a random information and going to go with 4 by 4 and hit enter. So this looks so much. Let me just delete some part of this later so we stay on a single page. Now after the body of my letter, we need to have what? The conclusion aspect of the letter. So I could say yours sincerely or yours faithfully, whichever one is your preference, and followed with my name. All right, so I'm going to go with James David Taye. And if you want to include an electronic signature, you can do that. If you want to maybe print the document and manually fill the signature, you could do that. So I'm going to include an electronic signature in the next video. So for this, we'll just leave it as blank as it is. Then my position and the business. So this is an instruction, right? Instructor, rather. ICT instructor, and also the name of the business, so which is CodeVerseHub ICT Academy. All right, so this is just a quick overview of how to create a professional formal letter. All right, so if, for instance, this is your first time coming across my YouTube channel, I would like you to hit the thumbs up and like, share, and subscribe. And I will really appreciate your feedback on any of the videos. All right, so congratulations, you've just learned how to create a professional formal letter in Microsoft Word. So if you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget, like I mentioned, to like, to subscribe, and also leave a comment below about the Microsoft Word topic you would like me to teach next. All right, so see you in the next lesson. Goodbye.